Okay, welcome back everyone. This seminar is entitled Class Schedule Planning and Using Your Campus Resources. Next, requisites, and also know what classes are only offered fall, winter, or spring. So if there's a prereq that's only offered in the fall, make sure you take it that semester so you can move along in your classes. All right, so some schools have like a schedule for you to like follow for your classes to take. So I'll have like a laid out semester by semester of what classes you should be taking in order to graduate in either 4 or 5 years. This is a helpful tool. You don't necessarily have to follow it completely, but it's nice to know what classes you should possibly be taking each semester. Okay, one resource to use is called ratemyprofessor.com, and that allows you to look up your teachers and see what kind of ratings people give them. So basically just go to the website. You can either find your school or find your professor, and it'll give you an overall rating of their quality, their helpfulness, clarity, things like that. And then you can also look up each class individually that teacher teaches and show what other students have given him or her as far as ratings for that course. And it's definitely very helpful to look at the reviews that they write to see like what things might be on exams, if you need the book or not, things like that. Another website that's also helpful is called My.edu. And on this website, it gives you a breakdown of each class at your school that you can take in your major, and it'll tell you by teacher what the average grade is of the students that took that class each semester. And if you click on it again, it'll show you a further breakdown of how many students, by plus or minus grades also. So this website is definitely very helpful if you kind of want to see the average grade of what people are getting in that class before you decide to take it. So some of the campus resources that you can use are MEP, so it's either the Mesa Engineering Program or Minority Engineering Program, depending on your school. And it's typically for first-generation college students, first-generation engineering or computer science majors, and low income. So the MEP program, they offer free workshops for your core engineering classes, which are definitely very helpful. Make sure you understand what you're actually learning in their class and give you some more practice problems to do as well. They also offer free one-on-one tutoring or group tutoring and free drop-in tutoring. Okay, MEP also has academic advising. They offer volunteer opportunities, scholarships, and internships. So it's definitely a program that everyone should check out to make sure that they are fully involved in campus and that they can get these free resources to help them improve their grades. Another program is called EOP, so Educational Opportunity Programs, and it's typically for first-generation low-income students. They also offer free tutoring in any subject, so not just your engineering classes that you're taking. If you're struggling in another class, they can provide you with a free tutor for that class as well. And they also offer academic counseling and scholarships and grants. Now another thing that's helpful to improve your grades is having a tutor. So you can either on your own find a private tutor, and those can either range from being free or maybe up to $20, $30 an hour depending on the class. And also some clubs and organizations sponsor tutoring for free in your core classes, so that's definitely something you should check out. And also some tips are for planning your class schedule is just kind of deciding teachers versus class time. So you can either have a really good teacher and have maybe a 4-hour gap in between classes, or you can be done with all your classes in a day by 12 o'clock and maybe have a harder teacher. So it's kind of up to you what you kind of want to do. And also talk to your friends and see what they would recommend as far as teachers and things like that. Also, morning versus evening classes. Know when you are most productive. So for me personally, I'm most productive in the morning, so I'd rather take morning classes versus evening classes. So if you work during the day and you want to take evening classes, that's also something you should look into. And also another tip is balance your schedule between engineering and general education courses. So your first 2 years, you don't want to take only your general education classes, because when you move up into your core engineering classes, you'll be taking all of them in one semester, which is definitely very difficult to do. It's nice to balance them, have a couple of general education classes and a couple of engineering classes each semester to kind of lighten your load some. And last tip is go to office hours. So regardless of whether you're doing poorly or well in a class, it's nice to talk to your teachers to make sure that you are on track, and they also give you some inside advice when you talk to them. And it's nice that they'll actually get to know you, know your name, so when it comes to final grades and they know who you are, that they might give you a better grade, which is always good. So, if you guys have any questions, my name is Marisha Thomas, Academic Excellence Chair for Region 6. My email address is r6aex@nesb.org. Thanks.